What's going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. I hope everyone had a good weekend. So we got a little bit of a bounce on Friday across the board on a lot of stocks. One of the stocks that I want to talk about is going to be Apple. You know, I typically play the same 8 to 12 stocks. Apple is in my Rolodex of stocks that I play. Obviously, we're coming off of highs of 157.26. That's going all the way back to September the 7th. Big, pullback here. But if we just kind of zoom out, I want you guys to really look at the big overall picture, okay? And I want this to really sink in. And it doesn't matter if we're looking at the daily time frame from a swing trading perspective, if we're looking at it from, let's say, an hourly time frame or a 5-minute time frame or a 2-minute time frame. Typically, anytime we get any run-ups, we always get that pullback. So think about when you're watching a chart on, let's say, the 1-minute or the 2-minute time frame, or let's say the 5-minute time frame, right? And you get green candle, green candle, green candle, red candle, and then we get kind of like an inside bar candle. And then we get another couple of green candles, and then it's like, it feels like, oh, this stock looks good. You jump into the trade, and then boom, you get one red candle, 2 red candles, kind of pulls back, you panic, and you sell. Keep in mind that stocks go up and stocks go down, but what I want you guys to really focus on is, let's say a stock is moving up and there is a bit of a pullback. You never want to see a pullback larger than 50%. Normally, when a stock makes a new high, it pulls back 50% of that move and then creates that new support and then kind of gets a bounce off there for the next leg higher. If the stock breaks down, larger than around 50% of that new push higher, then typically, it's going to be a failed move, and generally we don't want to be going long in that situation. So if let's just back out a little bit on Apple from a bigger perspective and a bigger time frame here. If we just go back, realistically 3, 4, 5 months here, ever since Apple originally broke out from the 50-day moving average, going back here to 519, 520, and then we did it again here, 614. We broke out. We had this big monster move, a little bit of a pullback, consolidation, and then we set in that all-time high. So as of right now, going back to September the 7th, we've had this pullback, but realistically, the breakout was back here. So if we look at this whole big move, we got a big run-up, consolidation, new high, and now we have this pullback. And if we kind of look at 50% of this move, right, if the price here is at 123 and we made highs of 157, let's say, half of that is going to be right in this 130-ish, 135 range. That kind of correlates with the linear regression channel 50 line. You see we came down here on the lower Bollinger Band and kind of touched that and then got this bounce up. So this is actually, for a swing trade perspective and outlook, is very, very good. Now, if we were to start losing this whole 138, 135 level, we're looking at 135, 134, and then obviously any close below 135 is going to take 134 is going to take us all the way back down here. So this is actually pretty healthy. Not saying that we're just going to make an immediate V-shaped push in a straight line up. Obviously, we know we come up here, we're probably going to test some resistance at 147.45 area, where we tested it 2-3 times previously, had a little bit of trouble. That's also going to be the 50-day moving average. So we're going to have a little bit of trouble here, but once we really break over this 50-day moving average here at 148, I think that is going to be that next leg higher. Test all-time highs here at 157 and then continue to make that push higher. You're definitely going to want to be in a part of that. If you want to kind of like get into a swing trade now and kind of like ride the waves, and you have a little bit of cash flow, and you kind of want to grab it at a little bit of a cheaper price, definitely want to look at this 139 and 138 level. As long as Apple is trading over 139, 138, I would be very comfortable staying in this swing. Obviously, we're going to have resistance at 144, 146. There's a lot of levels of supply that we need to take care of. From a shorter term perspective, let's say a day trade, we're looking at to take out 142.86. 142.86 is going to give us an initial push higher to 144. So we got about a point to a point and a half. Definitely, you guys are going to want to watch Apple. Guys, definitely, if you want more help and more information like this, and you want to join a community of other like-minded traders, join my Discord. That link is down in the description box below. Until next time, guys, please do me a favor. Give me a like on this video. Share the video. Give me a comment, subscribe to my channel. It really help out my channel a lot. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and let's go out and make some money this week.